Welcome to the Curtsy YouTube channel, or welcome back to the Curtsy YouTube channel. My name's Nikki and today is Earth Day, so of course I have some sustainable fashion tips for you guys. Today we will be talking about how to make your closet more green. So I'm going to give you 3 tips to just start being able to build out your closet in a more sustainable way and start emptying it too. So why don't we get started? So the 3 ways that we can make our closets more green are by thrifting, renting, and shopping secondhand. This is something that you guys are probably well aware of, especially if you are using Curtsy. You're over here already, so you're already on the right track to sustainable fashion. And so we just wanted to give you guys a few other tips and ways that you can shop less with fast fashion, and if you do shop with fast fashion, at least shop with it secondhand. And you can also add some rental pieces into your wardrobe so that you can have a nice little closet clean out, and also just continue adding pieces to your wardrobe that are currently used already or are shopped by someone else, so you're not adding more waste into the environment. So first up, thrifting. We all know thrifting. It's been around forever. It's been around for ages, but it has recently become so much more mainstream. That is due to social media, Gen Z, influencers, just the culture of wanting to be more sustainable in itself. And so thrifting has just skyrocketed literally worldwide, and especially in the US. The average person throws away 70 pounds of clothes a year, so that is equal to 13 million tons of waste. And that is just from people throwing away their clothing. In New York City alone, 400 million pounds of clothing were thrown into landfills in 2018. There's so many ways to get rid of clothes more sustainably and to consume clothing more sustainably, because there's just millions and millions and millions of pounds of clothes just sitting in thrift stores. So when you're doing your closet clean outs in the spring or when you change out for seasons, remember that you should not be throwing your clothes away. You should be putting it up on the places like Curtsy, sending it to thrift shops, just donating it. It should be going somewhere, because people are constantly looking for clothes, and there's definitely not a, minimum on the amount of clothes that are around the world right now. So many of them are thrown into thrift shops. And so when it comes to shopping and finding the trends and staying on brand with things, you can find the best brands in these thrift shops, because people just get rid of clothes all of the time. You are losing out on such a missed opportunity, and it's so much more cost efficient too, because clothes at thrift stores are significantly cheaper. Like literally, you can find the best pieces and things that are totally on brand and trendy, especially right now because people are going back into 90s and Y2K. It's the perfect time to start looking in thrift stores for your clothes rather than shopping from fast fashion or buying new pieces that have not been touched or used yet. Going to thrift stores is the best way to find a gently used piece of clothing to add to your wardrobe. We all love fashion and we all love to be trendy, but sometimes you can't afford your favorite brands because they are just a little too pricey. So that's where renting comes into play. Renting is a great way to minimize the amount of clothing in your closet. You can bring it to thrift shops, you can put it up on Curtsy, you can donate it, give it away to friends and family, get some money back for it, and use that to rent clothes. This is such an amazing way to add some really cool and amazing designer brands into your closet without actually adding these clothes into your closet, and they get a better return because they get to be used all around the country. For example, you can use Rent the Runway or Nuuly. There's tons of rental shops popping up all of the time. You just have to search them. You can find For Love and Lemons, Love Shack Fancy, Reformation, Free People, Urban Outfitters, literally all those huge brands that can be a lot harder on the wallet, but you can use that money and do rental services. So if you want to rent something and you're only going to wear it once, that's the best way to save some money, be more sustainable, and it gets sent all around the world, so it gets so many uses out of the product, and that way you are not contributing to fast fashion or breaking the bank. And of course, we couldn't leave this video without talking about shopping secondhand. Of course, right now, over the last year, going to thrift stores, shopping in person, and exchanging clothes with friends has been way more difficult. We are staying at home, we are keeping to ourselves, we are doing closet cleanouts and everything. And what's the best way to do a closet clean out and get some new clothes in it all sustainably? Post it on Curtsy. Shopping secondhand is amazing. Curtsy's like your online thrift store, but it's just for people in this demographic. It's for young adults who are super trendy and they're just getting rid of clothes they either don't see themselves wearing anymore, they use it for what they needed it for, or they're looking to change up their style and they want to do it in an affordable way, sustainably, and get a little cash for it too at the same time. Shopping on Curtsy is an amazing way to create a more sustainable closet space for yourself, because you can get rid of clothes, you can add them in, you can resell them on the app, just re-upload them. It's a great way to continue the shelf life of an item, whether it's clothing, jewelry, shoes, anything like that, bags. You can find your favorite brands, Princess Polly, Revolve, For Love and Lemons, Forever 21, all of these kind of brands, especially fast fashion brands too, that you don't want to necessarily add more waste into the environment. You can resell it on here. Someone around the country will love it. They'll buy it and they might keep revolving it around the country. You never know where your clothing could end up, and it's just an amazing way to continue a sustainable and affordable way of shopping and staying on trend. Just a little recap, some of our favorite ways to be more sustainable and to make our closets more green are through thrifting, renting, and shopping secondhand on Curtsy. So if you guys have any questions about how to become more sustainable, some sustainable brands you want to find on Curtsy, all of that, leave them down below in the caption. Let us know what you guys did for Earth Day, and let's continue the conversation in the comments. Let's keep on giving our sustainability tips in fashion. But sometimes we don't know how to do it in the most sustainable way. And the Curtsy community is an amazing way to find that. You can check out the Instagram, the TikTok, the Facebook, the Pinterest, the Twitter account for more tips about Curtsy. And you can also find us at all of those links. They'll be linked down in the description box. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Happy Earth Day. Bye.